There we go. How are all of you today? So, I'm full screen right now because I went live, but I forgot to set up Final Fantasy. So we're going to do that. So you're going to be hearing it blaring through my, through everything while I'm doing it. You're going to hear the fun music for Final Fantasy. How it sounds when you log into the game. Nothing like that, maybe I should make this the loading mute, like when I have everything going for the opening, maybe this is the background the entire time. Can you feel that in your soul right now? All seriousness though, I don't know why it is such a hassle to get into here. Like, they make you log into double things. You log into quite a bit. Wait for it. God, it gives me dial-up vibes. I know, Frank. I'm hearing this too. So, for today, we're only looking at an hour-long stream, just because of the fact that I have to go and pick up Brent and get him on home. His car ain't working at the moment. So I'm picking up Brent. And I have video editing for this week's video. For y'all who don't know, geez, they're really going hard. It's never taken me this long to connect before. Am I hacking into the Square Enix mainframe right now? Jeez. And bang. Boom. The remastered collection is now on Xbox. You're welcome. I hacked in and did it. What's the dealio? Okay, we're clicking out of that now to get the sound out of there, because that's just... Okay, it looks like it wants me to stay on there to keep it loading. I'm sorry. If I gotta deal with it, everyone has to. Okay, I'm in. Okay. See, I like this. Kind of the smooth techno jazz kind of right here. You know what this gives me vibes of? You know what this reminds me a lot of? Digimon Worlds 3. Their music. It's giving me those feels. You know what we need to do someday? We need to play Digimon Worlds. That's what we need to do one day. Hey, Captain Hawk, how's it going, my man? As you can hear by the smooth techno jazz, I'm just getting everything up and going right now for some Final Fantasy today. Yeah, nice to see you, my man. It's been a while. 'Tis been a while. I saw you left a comment too. I haven't responded to comments in a while just because I've been busy. There's been a lot of stuff going on the past few months. A lot of stuff that if I laid it down here, people wouldn't believe that's how much stuff I've dealt with. I'm making it sound like my life is in turmoil or chaotic. It's not that crazy. It's just a lot of stuff. But it's nice to see you, my man. How are you doing, Captain? How have you been this fine evening, these past few weeks, these past few months? How are you doing? I want to know. How is life? Okay, there we go. I know my Final Fantasy stones. I've already done the first episode, 12 Days of Fantasy, with that. Oh, God, it got loud. Oh, that hit me hard. Frank, what are you doing? Frank's trying to eat the metal on my desk. What are you doing, Frank? He's just batting his tail like, yeah. I've been busy as well. A lot of family matters going on. My man, I have had family matters going on too. I get that. Why did it just drop? It just... Jeez, what is up with Final Fantasy today? It just dropped me. Okay, let's get back in and do it again, I guess. I don't know why Final Fantasy just straight up dropped me just then, so we're going to get back in. I'd show everyone the screen, but I don't want passwords being shown. Yes, okay, play. Okay. I do like the music. I always like Final Fantasy music in general. But I hope the family matters are going well, Hawk. I really hope they are. I can understand some things get busy, some things get turmoil. I hope it's been okay. Like, it hasn't been bad busy. I hope it's been okay busy. Da, 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 da. I hope it's been okay busy. Because I have dealt with bad busy and it's not fun. There, we're in. We're in. We did it, everyone. We did it. Yeah, we're in. We did it. And I still don't have pants at all. Let's put it back. Well, we're here on this magical journey. Yes. Ba 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 ba. Let's get back to it. Did it drop me again? It did not. Good. Okay. Last we left off, I turned in quests. I still don't have good pants. I had to fix a leaky roof. I've just got to do everything, you know? I've got a Moogle who's supposed to be doing this, but instead I've got a... What's going on, my dude? Anything new? Storage, delivery. I don't need any of this. Might bring a certain je ne sais quoi to your Moogle house for bronze beds. Dude, I gotta afford the furniture first. I gotta afford furniture. Yes. Okay. I still have quests to do, but I also know that I can talk to... Nothing bad, just a lot going on, LOL. That's good. I don't know if you've seen from the past few videos or things I've done, Hawk. I'm not trying to get personal or anything, because obviously we're here... Everyone's here for fun. Wow, the music is really bumping today, it seems. I don't know why it's so loud for me at the moment. Is everything sounding okay? Does the music need to go down at all or anything, Hawk? I think it's okay. But, anyway. I get where you're coming from, though, Hawk. I've been dealing with some personal things. Look! Another player! Come over here, you. No, I want you. Dual look. What level? Okay, he's level 51. He's a higher boy. Okay. No, we're not okay. Well, I'm gonna say hi though. Hi. Okay, bye. Alright. Paragon of the White Mage Excellence. But I'm not trying to get too personal or anything, my man, but I get it. Like, my grandmother passed last month, so I get it. You know, it's better to have not bad stuff, just busy stuff. Sound is all good on mine. Thank you. I always get worried that the sound levels for the game are coming in too hot or too low. I know for a fact this game is loud, so I have it turned down quite a bit. So I just don't want to be blowing ears. Okay, Arva, you are the quest person. Okay, where's my pencil? I had a pen and a pen. I'll have a pen. Okay. She's the one who's been giving me quests. Okay, I want some more quests, so... Oh, the mines have one person. That's weird, because I did not have any... Well, no, I gotta go to the metalworks. That was a quest I was doing. Sorry for your loss, man. It's all good, Hawk. It, you know, it sucks, but it's conflicting feelings. It was from alcoholism, and people who know me in general know my feelings towards, you know, things. I'm straight edge, so, you know, I don't care if people drink or anything. It's not like that. It's just... You know, my own feelings towards it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't do it. But if people want to live their life and do it, hey, people are having a good time. People are living their life. If people want to drink, let them drink. If they want to smoke, let them smoke. But I will always tell people, always do it in moderation. Because I just had another close friend of mine who is also currently suffering from alcoholism. And he's had better days. And, you know, it's one of those things where, again, I'm not trying to get personal, but it's like everyone I care about, or like some people, not everyone, but people I care about, it keeps being alcohol that does it. I just hate it when people can't control themselves. Control themselves. Who needs my help in the mines here? Talk to the following people in the mines before we entrust you with... They'd be more than happy. Who needs... Elkie? Wait, I just helped Elkie. What does Elkie need now? I just helped Elkie. And why is there... a question mark over there? Who is... okay. I don't need any more... Wait, who's... Wait. Who is question mark McGee over there? Wait. I saw that. Right up there towards Bastock Markets. Who was the question mark individual? Am I getting special quests now? I have gotten stronger. I think I'm like level... What level am I? I'm not that high of level, I know that. Level 15. And... Warrior 15. Like, I don't want warrior anyway. Where's my axe level? Sword is 42, axe is 13. Good. Let's raise some axe levels. Alright, so who was the there was a question mark here. There were 3 question marks. Who was it? There's no one here. Well, I'll go check Elky again. We'll see what Elky's up to. I just helped him, too. So what does he want? Like, he gave me some pants I could wear, but they're weaker than me not wearing pants. Alright, Elky. I'll go see what you want. I still gotta head to the metalworks still. Medicine Eagle. Wait. Medicine Eagle. Did you need quest done? What are you looking for? There's an inn in the Alchemist Guild through here, but other than that, you'll only find homes of Bastoc's poor. Dude, you don't know me, man. I grew up on the streets. I grew up on these streets. I'm a Bastocian through and through. Ain't that right, Griselda? Griselda knows me well. Alright, Elky, what do you need now? What's going on? Oh, okay. Alright, it's you. Thank you for the other day. As you might have guessed, visiting my great-grandfather's grave was not the only thing I came here to do. Upon further examination of my great-grandfather's diary, I've come to believe that there were 11 pioneers who dug the Palro mines, not 10. As we covered with the one name at the bottom covered in like dirt and moss. My great-grandfather seemed to truly regret the fact that this last pioneer's name was never recorded in the annals along theirs. I believe that the name you found is the name of that last pioneer, but I can't seem to find a name to fit those letters. It has been more than 150 years, so I don't think he'll still be alive, but if you can find any information on this person, I'd be truly grateful. What else can you tell me, bud? The Palboro mines were the first mines to be dug using explosives, a human invention. You're welcome for that. Before then, Bastock was to rely on the strength of the Gulka to dig its mines. Slavery. When the 10 Hume pioneers dug one using only their wits and technology, it was a major turning point in Bastock's history. Any other clue than that might shed light on the Palboro mines' past would be in the mines themselves. I'll help you out, bud. Let's go. Thank you. If you find anything out, please tell me right away. I'll totally do it. Okay. So we're going to the Palboro mines. I don't know where that is. I mean, I'll find it. Don't get me wrong. I'll find it. I don't know where these coughs have been coming from. I haven't played any Final Fantasy games, so I'm excited to see how this game works and what the story is like. My dude. I will tell you now, Hawk. Final Fantasy XI is one of the most interesting Final Fantasy rides I have ever taken. Okay. How do I explain the story? So, the cutscene basically tells it. So, there's kind of a story, but not a story at all. So, there's currently 3 nations that are not even war, but like at a dispute over territories and stuff. Basically, think of Elder Scrolls Online. That's basically the story. So they're all kind of like looking for control of areas. You're an adventurer that just falls into one of those areas, and you're kind of just questing. I don't really know how else to explain it. Right now in Bastock, I'm helping out a miner find the history of his great-grandfather, but the overall story I'm getting at is like a diplomatic thing going on within the country itself with a letter that I delivered. I haven't gone further into that yet, and I have killer legs, by the way, as you can see. Just this. One second, just look at those legs. Jeez, he's muscular. And I got a cod piece on there, too. But yeah, it's, I'm getting into it. I haven't really cemented what the story is yet. But it hasn't been bad. This has been like your basic MMO. This game is from 2001, by the way, and it's still operational with people playing. So, I've met a few. There have been bots, but I have met a few people I've talked to. It does seem pretty good. People do enjoy it. Okay, what is the quest? So, the 11th hour. Elky wants you to find information regarding the identity of the 11th Palboro miner, or pioneer. you might be able to find some hints in the mines themselves. I need to figure... Where is Paulboro Mine, is my question. I know I've been there. I think I was there when I was exploring once. Because the Bastock mines are here. I'm in the Bastock mining area. So... Okay. So, I want to change my map out. Gustaberg front. I don't need the fronts. I need Gustaberg. I believe it's in northern Gustaberg. Okay. I think the mines are over... I wish it had a better layout. This game is a year older than me. This is a very old game. I am 29. I was born in 1994, my man. This game is 7 years younger than I am. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but just listen to me. I have dated women who are younger than this game. That's one thing to tell you. Yes, Hawk, I will tell you. This game is older than you. This game is an old relic. But gosh darn it, I made it a point. I made it a fact when I started 12 Days of Fantasy, to myself I did. I would go through every main title Final Fantasy game there is. I have gone through, well, not even beaten, but at least played through, or at least played X, 12, 13, 15. I'm getting to the older ones when I can, but 11 I'm touching on now, and 12 is on my list for the future. No, I'm playing 12 right now. What am I talking about? 9 is on my list. 14 will probably be the day I finish this, because 14 is also an MMO, and I think I got to go to Northern Gustaberg, which I forget. Can I get to the... I can get to... So the markets are north, south. The Zaruan mines are over there. I don't need the Zaruan mines. I need... I guess... There's no fast travel. I don't... Well, I can always take the crystals and I can hop over to the markets. That's easy. I'll just go get a crystal. Yeah, so crystals are fast travel in this game. But yeah, I've been putting in the legwork, my man. I've been putting in some work. I started off with a sword. I've got an axe. I'm already proud of that. Money in this game is hard to come by. You gotta work hard. In fact, when this game originally ever came out, this game was nigh close to impossible to go through and beat the story before the DLCs without teammates or people in your group. It was nigh close to hard as hell impossible. Of course, ever since the game has, you know, been around so long, they dropped the difficulties. You are theoretically now able to actually go through and beat this game solo, which I'm going to try. I'm going to do it with party members, but I want to go through and do it. Okay, I don't want to set this as home point. Select from favorites. Current. No, I want... Wait. Yeah, Bastock. Oh, see, there goes another player. See, I told you there were some. I want the markets. Home point 1. Because I know that one's closest to the exit. Yeah, I added my favorites, yeah. And there we go. Yeah. This is... I will tell you now, Hawk. If I ever had a game that I can say I jumped into and had no clue how to play, and they purposely don't tell you, second place is the game Overlord, but first place, I most definitely will tell you, is this game. They toss you in, they don't tell you how to play the game. Like, they'll... Oh, dang, a lot of high-level people are in here right now. They will throw you into this game. They don't tell you, okay, this, and this. There's a tutorial, but it's tutorial for, like, combat mechanics and stuff. It's not, like... You don't get much else. You don't. Level 95 Black Mage. Okay, you are way ahead of me. I am level 15. And in fact, here's the thing. When I change my class, the classes go by levels. I'm back to level 1. But... I'm working my way towards a certain class, and I want to, I've already told people, basically it's the, I forget the name off the top of my head, but it's basically the pirate class. I want to be a pirate. Okay. I don't want dot map, I just want the map. So, I need to go to Northern Gustaberg. I'm not a huge fan of MMOs, but I've played a few with some friends. Here's the thing, Hawk. I agree with you. I'm not the biggest fan of MMOs either, actually. I'm not. Okay, there is a path over here. Does that take... I think that will just take me back into Bastock. So, I need to go North Gustaberg. I need this one, because this one takes me too high. So, let's do that. I do have a Chocobo now, which is a mount. but I only have 3 passes to use it, and I don't want to use it up. So this game is a lot of foot travel, I'll tell you that. But gosh darn it, I'm going to figure out about the 11th Pioneer. I owe it to this man's grandfather, who's already dead. But yeah, MMOs, I'm not really... There's only a few MMOs I play. Okay. That I have played or want to go back to. I've heard rumor that City of Heroes might come back. I've done City of Heroes. That is an old MMO. The RuneScape, can't go wrong with RuneScape. RuneScape's amazing. I will never back down on that claim. I love old school RuneScape. I have it downloaded on my phone. I just never touch it. Just because I just don't have time normally. I'm working on other things. World of Warcraft. That I have not touched in a long time, but I'd be willing to jump back in if I had a reason to. I saw some of the new stuff. It looks way different from what I played. Then there is Elder Scrolls Online. I'll mess with Elder Scrolls Online any day of the week. I love it, but I've been away for a long time because I got heavily sucked in. Like, first 3 months, I put in over 1,000 hours. I stepped back for good reason, for my own health. Like, when I do an MMO, I will get sucked in and go heavy. I like very long, drawn-out games that are, like, really long, lot of story. Like, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I clocked in over 300 hours, not including DLC into that. I put a lot of time into it. Fallout 3 was over 300. Even, like, heavy RPGs that are, like Mass Effect or Dragon Age Origins, I put hundreds of hours into those. I put a lot of time. I'm very thorough. I am playing Pal World right now like everyone else. I can't help it. It's really good. Pal World in my mind is very good. I have only ventured into 2 areas because I'm a completionist, so I'm very particular and set. ESO seems expensive to play. It is expensive. I will tell you, base game, it's not bad. But there is so much DLC and expansion now, you would have to pay out your ass. You would have to pay a lot of money. When I left, that's when they came out with the second DLC. I purchased it but never started it. I think each DLC is like straight up $20 to $30. It is expensive. Base game, though, does give you a good amount, but there is a finite amount. Once the base game is used up, the DLCs are... That's your bread and butter. I've put a lot of time into Mass Effect myself. Captain, you are talking to someone who gets you right there. I have put in so much time. I get where you're coming from. I know what you're talking about. Mass Effect, I did the original trilogy. In fact, it's up on my wall. I have the original 3 in my done pile up here. Mass Effect in my mind. So, let me tell you a story. I don't mean to keep on, like, dragging things out with different stories and things, but it's a long walk. So, I have a traveling companion. You and me, we're traveling buddies right now. So, when I first ever played Mass Effect, I was like 12 or 13. I was young. But I played Mass Effect, and I'm not going to lie to you, the first Mass Effect, I played a third of the way through, and it bored me. I didn't like the first Mass Effect. It was boring, I didn't think it was worth it, so I dropped it and never touched it again. Mass Effect 2 came out, and there was a big hype about it, so I went back in, and I pushed through to do the first Mass Effect so I could carry my character over. And I did it, and when I finally beat the first Mass Effect, it opened my eyes. I'm like, oh my god, this is more amazing than I thought it was. I played Mass Effect 2, I swear to God, I must have died and went to Nirvana. I went to Valhalla, I went to any afterlife that's good. I went somewhere, dude. I traveled, I traversed the lands, I went through and picked all the best options, I did all the trust missions with everyone. Everyone carried over, so everyone remembered my decisions. It was amazing, oh my goodness. If you asked me the names of all my crewmates, I could tell you every crewmate's name, top of my head right now. Because it was chef's kiss perfect. It was one of the best games I've ever, like, I think in my top 10 I have Mass Effect 2 as one of the best games I've ever played in my life. BioWare back in those days, oh my god. BioWare was something to be feared. If you were a company going against BioWare, you had a death wish. You had a straight up bullet, like, aimed right at your head. Like, if you want to know my favorite game of all time, it is BioWare. It's Dragon Age Origins. It is my favorite game of all time. Okay, so the outpost, not the outpost, the memorial was up here. So I'm assuming the mines are either over here or it's this one up here. I'm thinking it's this one. So I need to turn around. I'm thinking I'm going the wrong way. So it's going to be around the corner. Yeah, in my opinion, the best BioWare game that was ever made, and that includes Knights of the Old Republic in that listing, I truly believe it would probably be Dragon Age Origins. I think is their greatest game they ever made. Number 2, that's a hard one. I would... here's the thing. It's a really hard decision between Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect 2. It's really hard. I would have to say, from my experience playing the games, it's so hard. Because Mass Effect 2 gives you a lot to do, but Knights of the Old Republic is packed with stuff. Like, every turn around a corner, you're doing something. I haven't finished the first Mass Effect. My first trilogy playthrough, it wasn't until the Ultimate Edition came out that I actually finished the first one. Mass Effect 2 was always my favorite. Right there with you, man. Mass Effect 2 was also my favorite. And I honestly don't have negative things to say about Mass Effect 3 with, like, how they ended it. Of course, the whole child thing with the Reapers, just like everyone else, they could have done it a lot better, I believe. But I started after the director's cut. So everyone played it when it was shitty, the ending was bad. I played it when they fixed the ending and made it a little more tolerable. You know, they didn't give you a lot of what you wanted, but they at least gave you the endings of things. And that's what I played. So for me, if anyone asked my opinion on the ending of Mass Effect 3... I would sit there and tell them, I believe this is an 8 out of 10 game. I believe it's a good game. I believe it was good and fine. The ending wasn't what I really, truly wanted, because originally the promise BioWare made with that ending, their words, every decision you make matters. Everything you play, there's going to be something that correlates, or something's going to, you know, like, your decisions are going to be worth it. It's not just going to be pick red, green, or blue. You know, and of course later on they said, like, oh, you can just defy the child if you want for 4 options. But it's still not a fix to the problem. I'll tell you, man. I am, I would have to say, if I had to rank the games out of 10s, the first Mass Effect, I think, is a 7 out of 10. It's good. Mass Effect 2 is a 10 out of 10. I can't see any way that it's negative. 10 out of 10. And then Mass Effect 3, I would give an 8 out of 10. I think that's a fair and honest Elite Training. I don't need this right now. I just wanted to make, I don't know if I touched the book before or not. I think that's a good way to rank the Mass Effects. I think that's a pretty good one. 7, 10, and 8. Because I do think the third one is better than the first. If anyone wants to argue me on that, they can argue. I'll take them on in a fight. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, if I had to say the second best BioWare game ever made, it is so hard. Because here's the thing. I never finished Knights of the Old Republic. I made it through like 3/4 of the game. But I do remember everything I did, I was always in the middle of something. There was always a mission. There was something going on. I remember that. I do. I remember there was always something I was doing. Because, and it was engaging. It's not like I was forced to do things or there were side quests. I always had optional quests to go and do, or like enhance the story by doing side missions. I remember that, and it was really good. Fully customizable. The story was great. It's so hard. Mass Effect Andromeda was an... I got the heart symbol in the way. I think it says it was an L. Yeah, it was an L. Oh, I forgot all about Andromeda. I forgot all about I did play Andromeda too, so I do have an opinion on that. I think this is the mine. I think I just found the mine. Is this the map? I mean, not the map, but I think... Yeah, there's a mine there's a hole in the side of the mountain. Is this it? Did I find it? Did I accidentally find the cave? I'll do it. Mass Effect. How would I explain Mass Effect Andromeda? Oh my goodness. Oldton Movapolis? Where am I? What is with the... I've never been here before, and this music is low-key, like Super Mario style. Okay, what level are these bats at? Am I a dead man here? Oh, incredibly tough. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. Nope, this isn't the cave I need, and these bats will kick my ass. Nope, leaving. This game does not fuck around when it tells you incredibly tough. They mean it. Andromeda. How the hell do I talk about Andromeda? How do I even rate that one? Okay. Let's rate it starting off based on as a game. See, that's still hard because when that game had so many patches and so many updates to get it to work properly for some people. So for me, when I played it after everything was done for it. So I didn't see it as being... How many mines are there around here? I thought there was just one. I mean, I'll check them all out, don't get me wrong, but I thought there was just one mine. As a game, Mass Effect Andromeda... Okay, let's rate it how I played it. How I played it's probably the best, what I saw with it. I didn't have any problems because I played it way late into when it was out. I will admit... Okay. Is someone starting a vacuum in the game? Oh wait, no. Okay, I know for a fact that goblins will attack me, so I'm just gonna leave. Who is starting a vacuum in the game? Okay, by what I experienced for Andromeda, I would give it, in my opinion, because I played it late, I didn't deal with all the glitch, but I dealt with some, don't get me wrong, but not that many. I got a 7 out of 10. And by what I experienced. Now, I know people had a worse time. And I don't doubt it's worse than a 7 out of 10. But just from my experience, 7 out of 10. If it was... Okay, so... Let's say some things I liked about Andromeda. There's not a lot, but there's some. I liked that it took its own story approach. Like, it's its own story away from everything else. I think everyone was really blue-balled by what they did. With, okay, well, what happens after the Reapers? Well, we don't know. We're in Andromeda now. Which, you know, story-wise, I get. And the whole explanation of, like, you know, they're this many light years away. So, in theory, everyone they knew and loved is dead. So, they're basically, you know, the start of humanity. The life you had, everyone in it is gone or something's happened. You know, they end up learning about the Reapers through some recordings in the captain's logs. I get that. But... I don't know, man. Like, it felt wrong. It felt wrong for us to leave everybody. It really did. Like, leaving Garrus, Tally, you know, like, I know Legion's already dead, but, you know, leaving them, well, actually, the other two can be dead, too. Everyone can be dead, actually. We don't, it's all about your decisions in 2 and 3 and 1 that carry it through. But, you know, like, Rex, Grunt, all them, like, I felt wrong because we left everything we knew and loved, which is why I like the new Mass Effect they're coming out with. They're going back to the Milky Way. I like that a lot. I feel like in Andromeda... I mean, technically the game takes place in the future. I played after all the patches. I give it a 5.7 out of 10. I think that's fair and reasonable. Like, for me, the only way I really got through it at the end of the day for Andromeda was I had to keep reminding myself... Since they're this many light years away, and technically it would take a long time to get to Andromeda, this is like in the future. So I had to keep telling myself, like, okay, this is in the future. This has nothing to do with my people. This has nothing to do with my decisions. Nothing with Shepard. You know, I had to keep telling because I'm a lore guy. I have to have lore. So I had to keep telling myself, like, this has nothing to do with him. This has nothing to do with them. This has nothing to do with them. Just treat it like it's its own game, and it's just in the same universe. Which, that's basically what it is. But I was like... Just focus. I thought the final battle or the final sequence where all of your allies and all the decisions you made came together, I liked that. I like it when any game does that. In 1 when it did that. In 3 when they did that. In 2 they did it a bit, but it was more like just your crew. So, but that worked really well for 2. It's hard, man, because if I'm going by just a game itself, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. If I'm doing a Mass Effect game, I think, yeah, I still have to give it a... I think I'd have to go with your score. To be fair, to be nice. To be nice, I would give it a 6 out of 10. But that's the most I will go. Oh, I could... Yeah, easy praise so I can get XP off of you. But I just want to get to the cave. I think this is the cave. I'm a lore guy as well, which is what brought me to your channel. LOL. Oh, that Gears of War. That's right, my dude. Gears of War. That's the lore I spend my time in. You know, in my eyes, 5 is basically the Andromeda to the Gears of War franchise. In my mind, that's what it is. But, I just keep telling myself, like, I swallow my pride. Okay? I swallow my pride with 5, and I step into the shit. That's all I can do. Now, is 5 a bad game fundamentally? No. I don't like the direction they do with the character development. I think some character development's done really well. I think, say what you want. Am I in the right mind? Palbro, I'm in the right mind, finally. I think some character development works really well. Oh, I'm going to murder all of you. I'm killing everyone in this room. What's your level? 2 weak. Okay, I don't even know what I'm looking for here. That's the thing. I don't know. Okay, since you guys are so weak, are you attacking me? No. That's what I thought. But I do need to go through this mine to find what the old man, the man needs for the old man. Let's see. We still need an explanation for the Cantus. Yeah, a lot of things for the Cantus. So, when it comes to Cantus, I can tell you right now that, what are the pit hairs at here? I want to know... No, I don't want you. I want the pit hair. I want to know what's going on. 2 weak to be worthwhile. Okay, it's not worth my time. I want to know what's going on with the swarm and the Cantus. So there are a lot of creatures that have been woken up or have come back. The Cantus we have not seen hide nor hair from. So I do want to know. Like the boomers. I want to know what's going on with boomers. I want to know what's going on with the bigger set locusts. Because we basically right now... So, okay. My theory would place it at... Yeah, you guys are just not... Normally these guys attack me. My theory for the Cantus is... There's 2 ways it could go. Either A, they're all dead. Like, all the Cantus are dead because it was shown like they were heavier into emulsion than all the other locusts. So, my assumption is either A, they're all dead. Like, the emulsion was so bad. Like, at an atomic level, when Adam's machine went off, they're just gone. You want to fight? Didn't think so. So either they're just gone at an atomic level because it was just that bad, which could be the case. Or B, because of how much emulsion there was, it's taking them longer to wake up. Could be. Could be a mix of things. I think maybe the more emulsion you have, the longer it takes you to emerge. Maybe. That's what it could be. Because it seems to me like... Because it was stated that the ones that are back, the Scions are drones. It is stated they are drones. There's no getting around that. They are drones. It is openly stated. So, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder what do I need a pickaxe for this area? I hope I don't. I don't know where to find a pickaxe. I hope that's not what the game's wanting me to find, is the pickaxe. Maybe the Cantus, maybe they're just taking a while. You know, maybe well, no, the Therons are technically... So it's weird, because Therons are always mixed. But as far as I'm aware, the Therons, I believe, are their own race of locust. They're not drone, but like you're born a Theron, you're born a drone. But drones, as far as I'm aware, can become Theron. Because Rom became a Theron, and Rom is stated he is a drone. Easy prey. So are you guys going to attack me here if you're under easy prey? Yes. Okay, perfect. I don't have pants. I warn you, I'm dangerous. I don't wear pants. This is a battle you gotta be prepared for. I'll do the no pants dance all over this place. Enhanced type of weak. Why is every hit missing you right now, bud? Why am I missing you? There. I'm not hitting you for a lot of damage, though. Let's do Mighty Strikes. You're screwed now, bud. Mighty Strikes. Although, I'm going to have to take you guys out one by one if I'm going to get to... I'm going to have to take you guys out and then heal each time. He's not hurting me too bad. Display a list of... I don't have any trust magic. Well, I do have abilities. I have Raging Axe. I want to save Raging Axe for the next one, though. Gonna hit him? Oh, I was stunned. Okay, hit him. Take him down. I'm gonna have to heal after this. Could Adam Phoenix come back since they seemingly retconned the way the machine worked? So, okay. How do I explain how the machine works? So, it's weird, because they technically retconned it. They technically did, and they technically didn't. Because, okay, so with the machine... Okay, was it Control H to heal? I think it was. I obtained a bronze sublinger. Okay. I think that's pants. I think I found more pants. I just got a Tim Tebow for a moment to heal, and then I'm going to go fight the rest of them. Whatever I need is up there, it seems. But I need to heal. So, okay. The machine... Adam's machine, the emulsion countermeasure, technically, it did what it was supposed to, and it did what it was trying to do. So technically, it's fine. It's not they didn't change it really, because even in 3, it shows the locusts just falling. They didn't like turn to dust or anything. It was in 4 where they showed when they fell, the crystals began. So, because that's the thing, like, Adam was pumped so much full of emulsion, like he was literally glowing. And he was at like ground zero for that machine. So when he got hit with it, he turned to ash. Here's the thing. With how Gears 5 was written and how they're going in the direction for Gears, they could do anything they want. They literally could do anything. They could say like, at Azura, Reyna, possessed by Mira, found the death area of Adam Phoenix and dug up the area where his ashes were found, and they put the ashes into a thing that went into the hive mind, and now he's there. They could do that. They literally could do that. I don't think they're gonna bring Adam back, because Baird has taken the role of Adam now. Like, he's done everything and literally shaved his head to look like him. I can't think of another reason they would have put Baird in the position he currently has, aside from being the new Adam Phoenix. The dude's got an AI that's his partner now in the labs. I don't think they will. Unless they brought him in as an evil opponent to Baird, I don't know what else they would do with Adam. But, again, they could do it. It's all up to what they want to do with 6. As far as I'm aware with what's planned for 6, by what's hinted at or stated, I know that the Hive Busters are going to make an appearance. They have shown what, like, the future skins they're going to look like are with Mac with his beard and everything. And the area they're kind of going to be found in is more like a desertish area. So we know that. We know that... Here's the thing. By the hints I gathered by how it looked, it seems to me that... Okay, screw you, but you might have bubble magic. I've got Raging Axe. Am I stunned again? Oh no, I've got Raging Axe. Wait, why can I not use Raging Axe? I'm not getting my ass kicked by turtles here. Why is it that I can't hit a turtle? The first time I saw DB Industries, Bear thought it was he looks exactly like Adam. He looks exactly like him. There's no getting around that either. He looks just like it. Am I straight up gonna die to turtles here because I just have... Okay, Raging Axe on him. Kill him. Wow, I'm gonna die to turtles here. They're weak. I'm stronger than them. Why am I having a hard time fighting turtles? I mean, the game's still an MMO. They make it a point to make sure you have other players with you. Why am I having such a hard time fighting turtles? Okay, it's your turn. This is dumb. I'm out of here. I know I'm... Okay. Disengage. We're leaving. We're gonna die before we get out the door, but I'm gonna try. I don't know. Maybe I'll get out of here. Maybe those bronze pants I can put on. Gonna get out of there. Gonna heal. Don't fight me, please. Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh my... I might have an army of fucking turtles coming after me. I literally have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles chasing me. Am I supposed to just power level before I can actually go out and do... I'm gonna have to spend a stream one day just power leveling. Just grinding away. Honestly, this cave wouldn't be a bad idea if it's not for the fact they were too weak to give me XP. I'm really gonna die here because of the teenage goddamn mutant. Kill me. I'm stunned. And I'm dead. Well, I'm not level 30 yet, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I still got those bronze pants, I think. I gotta up defense. That's what I gotta do. Man, I got 6 more minutes till an hour hits and my stream is up. I'm only doing an hour today. Just because I gotta go pick people up. But yeah, okay, so as far as what I know is hinted at, the people will see. I have a theory of the swarm being a mutation of the lambent. So that's a good idea. That's a good thought. So the lambent, how I always saw it, my opinion is I always saw like the swarm is basically like the fusion of both. Because like in my opinion, like the lambent got destroyed, but it's like the locusts still need to evolve, and they're evolving through the thing of the lambent. So it's like lambency caused the evolution. So, I mean, technically, yeah, it would be a mutation of lambent, but it would have to also be... Oh, I know what you mean. Like, that's the thing. I'd like to see what 6 has to say about lambency. Because, yeah, it's technically taken care of in 3, but if you can't kill all of the locusts on the planet with that countermeasure, because they didn't, there were ones that still were alive. That is where the Brash Brigade and Lonnie come into play. I think you're right. I'd like to hear more about lambency and get more in-depth on that with what we currently have for the swarm. Let's see, but what I know of right now... Am I gonna... Oh, I'm almost up. I'm almost ready to level. I know that the Hivebuster is gonna make an appearance. They have to. I don't know why they wouldn't. Obviously, Marcus and them are gonna be there. Kate and her crew are gonna be there. Here's the question. Del and JD are going to be there, but which one is on whose side? My theory or opinion is one of them are going to be evil. Because we see the body get dragged down. What stops the swarm from taking the dead body and using it as a zombie? You know, like having them come back as an enemy general. My opinion is, and I've stuck by this since day flipping 1 when I saw it and learned about it, JD lived. Del died. That's my opinion. Del's going to come back as like an enemy commander of the swarm. And JD is finally going to finish his character arc with not being in his father's shadow, getting over his past hauntings of everything that happened that affected him and his arm, and he is now going to be, you know, a true fleshed out character fully. If I had to name my favorite out of the 3, it would go JD, Del, and I don't even want to say Kate, but if I had to pick only of the 3, Kate's last. I hate Kate. Okay, I gotta level up. That is a blank stare he's giving me too. I gotta level up, and I have to... View how? No, I don't need to do that. I want to check those pants. Are those pants any good? I have pants now, I believe. No, that's... I want my inventory. Show me my pants. Items. Where are my pants at? What is this? All races warrior. So I can wear it, but what does it go for? It's legs. Okay. Dang it! I already had these. Right here. Mine is brass. This one's worse. I'm selling it when I get a chance. Later on, I'm selling it. First, I gotta find an enemy to kill to level up. Because I'm ready to level. So I'm gonna go and level up, and we'll probably end up calling it a stream then. I can take those turtles. It's just, their defense is so flippin' high. I need to get my axe skill up, and everything else has to go up. So, in case no one knows where I am right now, I am, actually, my home point is to a different area of the map. So, this one leads me actually to the Kronstadt Highlands, where there's some stronger enemies here. My biggest bit of evidence for this is the Lambent Brumach looking a lot like some form of swarm beast. And the fact that a lot of the swarm are bioluminescent, such as the carrier. Ooh. Bioluminescence. I did not think about that. That's a very interesting thing you bring up. You are correct. That is actually interesting to think about. I still believe that their evolution is caused by what lambency was. So I don't know if it's just from the lambent itself. I think it's lambency it evolved from, not just the lambent. But you are right. The luminescence found on both of them is actually very interesting to think about. That is a thought that I actually kind of like right there. There are connections. You are right. Because the Swarm Beast definitely, like, it amalgamates the same way as, like, lambency. Except, like, it's a mixture, if you think about it. Like, lambency was definitely through, like, emulsion. And emulsion was more of, like, a liquid. And then you have everything else. Okay, yeah, it's just a region changes what it was saying. But then you have things like the bioluminescence. Emulsion was very much known for bioluminescence, and you are right, the swarm are bioluminescent. Oh, the thoughts. Also, the Lambent Berserker can open up like the carrier. That's the thing. If I remember right, I don't remember if it was Roanoke or not, but there was someone who was having a theory. Wow, there are no enemies around here. Someone came out with a theory on what possibly could have been causing, or the evolution. So, the evolutionary trait we have, obviously scions are drones, we know that. I believe someone said the pouncers. What were the pouncers? Pouncers are... What was that theory? What was they put all the pieces together. Oh, I think they said that easy prey. Yeah, I can get some XP out of you then. Because there was one for the Reavers. Because some people always thought that, like, the carriers, not the carriers, but like the snatchers were like Reavers. But I don't know about that, especially when we learned that pouncers turn into snatchers. But there was a theory on what each creature turned into, kind of. So the Berserker could have become the carrier, because the character... Well, no, you know what? If it's not a Berserker the carriers come from, what if it was a weird mutation from Cedars? Because the Cedars shoot out the Nemesis. And then you have the carriers, which shoot out the... I don't remember the name of the little ones, but they shoot out. I can believe Berserker too, because Berserker is female. And obviously giving birth to something is a female trait. I may have commented on one of your videos or community post about the Berserker and carrier theory. I think you have. This one sounds familiar. I think appearance-wise and, you know, like gender-wise, I think it works out well. Of course, the Cedar's more well-known for, like, the Nemesis, but if I had to put money on it, I think I'd stick with you on that one. I think probably Berserker. What the hell would a Corpser turn into? You know what I mean? Like, what would a Corpser be? That I don't know. Because the Brumach was kind of... Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we got an answer for the Brumach. Because the Brumach is basically just, you know, the Swarmac. But I mean, like, that's it's not lazy, okay? From a storytelling perspective, in 4, it works really well. It's just that when you get 4 also introducing all this other stuff, and you have 5 coming into the midst with things, it's like, okay, we've got a lot of stuff going on here now. Are we going with crystallized opponents that are coming back, or are we going with full genealogical, like, change it? Like, and that's where they're going with 4. I know 4 had a lot of that, but they really, really went heavy into it. Swarm Beast equals Corpser? Here's the thing. I don't want to say no, because these are all theories. I'm not just going to shoot theories down. All my theories people can say no to, and I have no problem with that. I don't know, because, like, it has the Pouncer things come off. I want to believe, like, a Swarm Beast might be, like, it can only be made out of, like, a lot of, like, Pouncer, or... It looks like everything congealed into one beast because of those things. But at the same time, the Corpser is known for having things like that. The legs... I don't know what the Swarm Beast would have come from. I honestly have no idea what it possibly could be. Am I gonna die to this goddamn turtle? You're kidding. Why am I dying? I'm stronger than the turtles. Is it because I don't have full health? I don't have healing items either. Oh my god. So a little fun fact, I lose experience or I'll D-level. Oh, my butt crack. When I'm past level 30. But I'm not past level 30, so I can keep doing this. I am going to level up once. Before the stream ends, I'm leveling up. And then I have to go get Brent. I must say, I love theories. Like here, I used to make a lot of theories for Gears 4 to Gears 5. But I didn't make a lot as of late because I'm trying to catch up on my backlog of, like, topics I want to do. When Gears 6 gets announced, I want to make... I thought about it, actually, 2 days ago, letting Frank outside. I want to make so many theories about everything. Just like when 4 was going into 5. With, like, when Kate was mourning, we learned it's Oscar, but we don't know who it is. That theory I love doing because I'm like, who is it? Like, we got the little hand. We saw the burnt hand, and we were like, who could this be? And one of my guesses, I believe, was Oscar. Like, I got a lot of theories right back in the day. Like, back in the day. From 4 to 5, I did get a good chunk of theories correct. I was really proud of myself. Like, I went in and I guessed some, and I nailed them, and I was proud. Put me in for the storyboarding for Gears 6. I'll make you a game. I will make you a Gears of War game you're going to love to play. Maybe not play. I don't know how they'd make the mechanics. But a story, I can make you a story. You want to do open world Gears? I'll tell you how to make correct open world Gears. Because the way they did it, they didn't do it right. They left an empty world. Like, yeah, now and then you'd have... No, you didn't even have enemies you came across. Have roaming enemies. Seriously, like, have roaming firefights. Do that. Have random appearance... Like take Red Dead Redemption. Random occurrences that'll happen. Really open up that map. I'm very open to criticism on my theories because at the end of the day, they're just theories. Exactly. Theories are theories, and that's the thing. Anytime someone can criticize a theory, like when they do it to me, you, anybody in general, in my opinion, that's a good thing. Because it's not like someone's shooting down your theory. It just means that you have to work on the theory or like, tinker with it a little bit. My original idea that I had, one of my theories was that the locusts were still alive. And it turns out that was correct. But my theory was wrong for the reason they were alive. I thought there'd be like a tribe of them left. They learned how to speak Tyrian or English. And it was like... They're survivors, and they're following Kate because Kate is like, you know, has Mira's DNA. I was wrong about that. They did live from the machine, but they were killed off by the Brash Brigade and Lonnie. So, you know, okay, round 2, Onyx. I'm fully healed this time. I'll take you on. But like, so I was technically right, but the reasoning was wrong. One that I was really wrong on that I did bad. Well, I technically got it right, but I got it right for the wrong reasons. I said that the DBs would become evil. My belief is like a rogue AI would take over, and they would be like another faction to fight. They wouldn't side with anyone, and it's like, okay, now you're fighting the DBs, which are machine, and you're fighting the Swarm, which is bio, like biological. So you had 2 different forms of enemies. 2 different sides were fighting against humanity, the cog. Obviously, I was wrong, and it turns out that, okay, they're being absorbed into the Swarm is what it is. Why is this Onyx one such a bitch Like, in a bad way. Okay, start Raging Axe. Slice this mofo down. It did absolutely nothing. I had a similar theory for a small Church of Cantus. See, that's what I think would work really well. The idea of like, okay, okay, I have to run from you. Why are you a problem child? Oh, we're leaving. We're gonna leave the area because Tits McGee back there wants to be a problem. Like, that's the thing. I think that there's a lot of options for when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, there's a lot of routes that can be made. I really feel that the direction they went with 5 just doesn't work. From a storytelling perspective, I can see where they're going, but it doesn't work because, okay, we finished Kate's story. They have openly stated 5 is Kate's story, that we're following her. Well, Kate got the answers and finished her story. Now we gotta go and kill Mira / Reyna. Okay? Her journey for answers is done. That was the premise of 5. Are we just gonna rehash that for 6? Because we followed JD in 4. We followed her in 5. We can't follow Del. He's dead. Or JD, but I still think it's Del. So it's like, well, what are we going to do here? What's our plan? You know, are we going back to JD now? Are we following Kate still? I hope we aren't following Kate still. Her story's done. Literally, if she died now, it doesn't matter. Because it's done. The story's finished for Kate. We got her answer. Well, I got to kill my mom still. Well, you technically did. You did that in 4. Now you're just basically, you know, not trying to say to be mean. You're beating a dead horse. That's what you're doing now. Because Rain is dead. You know, this is really a battle that the Phoenixes have to kind of finish at this point. Like, we finished this off in 3. It wasn't enough. We have to finish it for good. And Kate tags along, and she's a part of the squad. I'm fine if Kate wants to take the back seat and be a part of the squad. It's another thing when Kate's the main character, and it's just bitching and moaning, and I'm the center of attention, and everyone's just fine with her being the center of attention. That's what I have a problem with. Okay, yeah, I can kill you, and that's shit. Is that going to be enough for me? I think it will be. As you can tell, I have a lot of mixed feelings about Kate as a character. Okay, Control H. Let's do a little bit of healing. I'll do this, and then I'll be heading out. I need to go grab my phone quick to see if Brent's messaged me. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Be right back, my amigos. Back in a moment, Hawk. You are Frank. Okay, there we go. Oh, Frank. Alright, yep, he did ask about the 6:30 thing. Yep, he just asked him. I'm picking him up at 6:30, which I am. Alright, let me put my headset on. Jeez, I'm just Tim Tebowing like a madman. Kate's character arc was bad and she was too whiny. I agree. I think her character arc was not well done. I think it was horrible. I think everything she stuck her fingers into in the story was bad. Like, you came across the matriarch. She got 1 act. The matriarch got 1 act and she's gone. The matriarch is basically like the first locust that had a major connection with Mira. Basically is the mother of all berserkers. And it's just, they treat her like garbage. You know, the berserkers are something that were to be feared, and you are afraid of them in the original series. Now you get the uber berserker, basically, and it's just like, oh, Kate, Del, and a robot beat it by themselves and by freezing it. Come on, like, you did it. You did the matriarch dirty as shit. You did her bad. Then you have, like, they built up throughout the comics before the game started. They built up in game about how much of a situation that the what's their name? I'm so focused on. They're like the Scions, except they go the Wardens. About the Wardens and how badass and how you got to watch out for them. They just become just basically like, oh, they just have more health in their bosses. That's all. They're just more health, and you just got to put more bullets in them. It's dumb. It's like everything she stepped into, they butchered. The first act of Gears 5, I think, is actually very well done. You follow JD, and it's still him learning how to be his own character. And they do it in a way where it works fine, because you're dealing with things that have already been dealt with. You introduce the flock. I think it's really good. I think it's fine. And then the moment Kate gets involved as the main character, I just start disliking it. Because you introduce the new things that can be really good, but Kate slaps it all in the face. I don't know. I feel Kate's story, you could have done a lot better if, like, you gave her a DLC and you focused it all. I feel you could have done a lot more polishing for Kate's character then. But they didn't do it. So, that's all you get. It's sad. I really thought the Wardens were going to be the new Berserker. I honestly did. I'm not gonna lie. I thought so too. It took in the comics. It took the Hive Busters, all 3 of them, well prepared with weapons. They were well prepared. The Scion didn't really even, not the Scion. The Warden didn't even really get a drop on them. It just appeared, and they were like, "Oh shit, it's a Scion." I mean, a Warden. I'm gonna get that mixed up every time. Yeah, I gotta kill 1 more, and then I'm gonna have enough XP to level up. And then I'll be ending the stream after 1 more kill. Like, there was so much they could have done with the Wardens, but they butchered the Wardens. You know, it's sad. Because, again, since Kate's the main character, and this is Kate's journey, and Kate has to be the badass, these badass things that you need to worry about with only 2 people going on this journey, oh, Kate's got this. It's not like she has a physical buff or anything, or she's stronger because of Mira. She's just getting headaches and connected to the hive mind. That's it. It's not even really affecting the swarm. Am I getting attacked by 2 sides? I think I am. Is there someone behind me? Oh shit, there's 2. Well, looks like I'm fighting 2 enemies. Are you kidding me? Are they gonna kill me? Let me kill 1. You're kidding me. Why are the Mist Lizards all fighting in a pack? They've never fought in a pack before. Just kill me. I need to grind. Next week we're grinding. It's just a straight grind fest. But yeah, I thought a lot of the big threats and the worries that the Swarm present, I thought were just lackluster. I think they could have done so much more. But because Kate has to be the badass, we have to dull everything. And people have to say shit that they wouldn't normally say. Like, basically, Paddock is basically sucking off Kate. Because, like, oh, she said something I agree with, so now Kate's a badass, and I like Kate. Anyone could say a badass thing around Paddock and be like, yeah, I agree with you, what the fuck ever, I'm Paddock. Instead of just, yeah, I like Kate. Fuck that guy. I'm Kate. I like Kate. Kate's cool. That guy sucks. Kate's cool. I hate it. It's so stupid. It's just, you have to change the characters and how they view a character. Like, because normally, you would have characters that just straight up hate Kate because she is related to Mira. Just in general. Because some characters would have that belief of, like, we can't trust her. She's a part of Mira, or like she's related to Mira. Like, we should just kill her now, get rid of Mira's bloodline. You would have characters who would be like that. But those types of characters don't exist around Kate because, oh, Kate's the main character. I really feel like I always bring the conversation to Gears. My bad, not really. Dude, I have the majority of the people who subscribe to this channel are here for Gears, man. I just stream games that I want to play now and then, or I play Final Fantasy because I like Final Fantasy. Trust me, man. Majority of people are here for Gears. You're good talking about Gears, my man. I can talk about Gears literally all day. I'm good with it. Gears, I'm a scholar at this point with Gears of War. I am a scholar. I can name characters that people wouldn't even know. Here's what. You want to give me a real hard question. Start asking me for a character, the ranks that they hold in the COG. That's a hard question. That one I'd have to sit and scratch my head for a while and figure out. I can name some. I know that Kim, I believe, was a lieutenant. I don't believe he was a corporal. He was a corporal in Alima, but I believe he was a lieutenant. I believe... Oh, I don't remember what Ty became. He got a higher rank. I know that Baird will always be and forever is a private. So Private Baird. You have Private Cole. Cole chose to never up. Sergeant Marcus Phoenix. Dom, I believe, was also just... I believe Dom was just a private. I think he held his private status. He might have stayed private. Trust me, man. You can talk Gears every day you want to me. I'll answer it. I'll never tell you, dude, we're not doing Gears right now. I will always talk Gears. I will talk any game you want to talk. I'll talk Mass Effect. I'll talk Dragon Age, Knights of the Old Republic. I'll talk Sonic. I'll talk Mario. I'll talk Legend of Zelda. I will talk Pal World because I'm in the middle of that. I'll talk Pokemon. I'll talk anything you want. I will tell you now, Captain, I love entertaining people so much. I am straight up, whoever wants to make a conversation, I am their bitch for as long as they want me to be. I will talk till their ear falls off. They tell me to stop, I stop. They want me to keep talking, I'll ask how long you want me to talk. Finally, a level up. Thank you. Thank you, I leveled up. Okay. I am going to go to a safe place to heal, or just to log out, and we're going to call it a day. I have to go get Brent. He's going to be waiting for me, and then I have some editing to do for the Gear Talk this Thursday. And for anyone who wants to know, I'll even tell you, Captain, since we're talking about Gears. Thursday's video from the poll results is going to be Michael Barrick. And I really did enjoy doing the Michael Barrick video. I am going to edit it and have everything out. It's going to be great. It goes through his entire history. I'll give you a little fun one. Since we're streaming right now, little sneak peek. Did you know that the motif that was used, or the example that they used for Michael Barrick, Saints Row was on the top of my favorites, and I have quite a few opinions on it. Dude, I'll talk Saints Row every day. I've played all of them, except the new one. I will not touch that because I believe they bastardized and killed my series baby. I hate the fact that that new one exists. I have seen people play it. I don't like it. I will play it someday, but for now, I don't want to touch that thing. But, yeah, I'll talk shit all the time about anything. But yeah, the Barrick video coming out this weekend. Did you know his motif was based on the biker-style 80s, like, motif of, like, Lemmy Kilmister, that lead singer of Motorhead. Beautiful. The front man himself. I love it to death. I will not touch the new one either. Yeah, it bastardized my baby. If I quickly before I go, I will list off my the order of all the ones I like from most to least. Obviously, never touched that one, so I won't put it in here. But I will say it's probably my least favorite. Favorites would probably go. It would probably go from best to worst. 2, 1. How do I put 3 and 4? That's the hard question. 2, 1, 3, and 4. I think I did like 4, but they just locked in the goofiness factor once they hit 3 and 4. They just said, we're going full goof. We're staying there. 3 was the transition. 4 was the destination. So, and it's not that I didn't like it. It's just the 1 and 2 were so good with the story, man. The story of 2 was just so good. The customization was so good. I loved it. And then we got 3, and it makes sense why it's 3. It does. Like, obviously, they got so prolific, they moved up to, like, celebrity status. So I was like, yeah, I get it. But then 4 is like, you're the president of the United States, and Keith David is your second. Come on. Like, I love Keith David, and I know he loved the role, but come on. We went really balls deep into that one. 2, 1, 3, 4, and Get Out of Hell was just 4 with a new fit. You're right. That's honestly what I would have said about Get Out of Hell. You and me, I think we literally have the exact same ranking for best to worst. I 100% agree. I truly believe that's the exact answer. I think it's 2, 1, 3, 4 is the best to say. I think just 2 is better because of the story, especially the DLCs, and you learn about what happened to everyone. I thought it was good. I like the background history story, like the cut content where you learn that Dexter was killed in the end. Dex is dead. I just liked it. Troy was a cop the whole time. Sorry for all the spoilers, but they revamped the entire series. I'm giving you spoilers to stuff that's like 15 to 20 years old. Sorry. Anyway, I gotta call it here. I'm actually gonna do the sign out and everything. Let me pull up full cam. There. And yeah, we're gonna get out of the game and call it good for the night. I would have stayed on longer. I normally want to go for 2-hour streams now, but I do have to pick people up, and I have to go over and I have a friend coming over again, a lot of personal life stuff. The hill is done. I'm on the downslope now. Like, everything's a lot more chill, but it's been a busy time since, like, October. So, the spring is coming really early this year, so I'm really happy about that. Have a good one, man. I will be, Huck. You have a good one, too. I was really happy you're here and we could talk. I always love talking anything. From Saints to Gears to Mass Effect. Oh, I love it to death. But yeah, I'm here every Monday for anyone else who's watching, anyone in the chat, anyone at all. Here Mondays, unless I say I'm not going to be here. Normally there's a reason. I was honestly debating being here or not for editing today. Like, I gotta edit a lot. The Barrack video is a pretty decent. It's a hefty video. But I figured, you know what? I have to stream. I gotta keep my word for Mondays. I'm gonna be here. So, yeah. That's going to do it for me. I hope everyone has a good night. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank all the patrons for making this possible. Thank everyone for making this possible. I will catch you all in the next video that comes out, which is tomorrow, which will be Doom. But I will also be seeing everyone next Monday live here doing some more Final Fantasy. Love you all to death. Let me make sure I got there. I usually miss the close. Love you all to death. Later.